how's it going? So we're off to a bit of a bad start today. I planned to go to the gym. I've woken up a little late after a really rough night. So that's probably not going to happen. I've just checked Google Maps and my usual 30-minute commute is looking like it's going to take about an hour and 10 minutes this morning. It's getting really bad. So luckily I'm going to head to the climbing gym tonight anyway to get a bit of a workout in. So it's not the end of the world. But it's a bit of a shame because I do miss the gym when I don't get to go in the morning. But let's crack on with the day. We'll see what we can get done. We've got lots going on. We've got a nice busy day. We're probably going to be out until 9 p.m. tonight. So yeah, it's 7:30 at the minute. Let's crack on with our day. And to start, let's have a coffee. Here's that traffic I'm on about. I have not even got out of my estate yet and we are doing 5 miles an hour, which is always fun. I think this is going to be the whole way to the office today. It's a good job. I leave plenty of time for the gym, so I'm still going to get to the office probably half an hour early for the first client I'm meeting today. So yeah, we'll catch up in a little bit when I'm there, but this is going to be fun, isn't it? Right, we finally made it. It took over an hour to get here. Just for an insight on that, on the weekend it takes 25 minutes, and when I first moved into my house, it took 35 minutes in rush hour. Since they've put in new relief roads and new roundabouts, it made it a nightmare, and it took over an hour, and it's a regular occurrence now, which is a headache. So with that, we haven't got time to go to the gym, which is just over there, but we haven't got the time. We've got to crack on with work. That's priority at the end of the day during a work day. So yeah, I think maybe it's quite good to show something going wrong, missing the gym, because you see these videos all the time of small business owners that they're getting up at the crack of dawn, they're working out for hours in the morning, they're going from fat to abs in a day, they're making millions of pounds in sales, and it's just not the reality. As a small business owner, things go wrong, your days change. Most other days, yeah, I'll be in the gym cracking on, but today it's just not worked out that way. It's ironic. I spoke to my wife last night saying I'm going to record my day tomorrow. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to go work. We're going to do all this stuff. And at the first hurdle, it's already gone wrong. But I guess that's life, right? It goes wrong. We muscle through and we keep going. So let's hope the rest of the day goes a little bit better. Right, so just finished up with the first client there. It's now 1 o'clock, so overrun a little bit. I was only meant to be with them until about 12 o'clock, but that's fine. Sometimes that's the way it goes. I couldn't really film too much because we were having some quite large team meetings with some of the management team, mostly to discuss kind of strategic movements going forward, and how we're going to achieve that, and how my role as their finance manager falls into it. So really, really productive meetings, really good. The whole team's getting a bit excited for where we're going now, and things are looking up with them. So that was a bit of a boost compared to missing the gym and getting up a bit late this morning. So great start to the day. Like I said, couldn't film too much, unfortunately. And yes, my car is filthy. The roads in the winter in the UK are incredibly dirty, and everyone kicks up all the crap. So it needs a clean. But if I cleaned it, it would just get this dirty tomorrow. So it is what it is. Next up, I get to go to our slightly less glamorous office. Obviously, my business is currently just myself and my mother working together, but got some quite exciting stuff this afternoon, including some chasing up some potential new leads, doing some client work, and then potentially some marketing discussions. So we'll see what we come up with. Hopefully, again, a good afternoon, but definitely a boost after this morning. Big smiles all around. How's it going?
Thank you.
I made it to the office of our business, or home office rather. Gone are the glamorous offices. Sometimes running a business isn't about that. Sometimes it is keeping costs low as long as possible and just cracking on with the work. So I'm here with my mum Lorraine, who we're in business together. So
Hi.
so what have you been up to today?
I've been preparing management accounts for directors of a company, along with reforecasting and budgets and reporting for a directors meeting.
Not too dissimilar to me then, to be honest. Some quite strategic stuff. Sometimes it's quite fun to just work on the client stuff, but you can't let it forget about your own business, can you? We've got to crack on. So I think we're going to do some fun bits with some social media this afternoon, and try and drive in some new leads. We'll see where we get to.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.
The country is in turmoil, and they're trying to reclaim as many taxes as possible and try and boost up the government, and then they go out on strike. That's it then, another day down. Pretty exciting day, to be honest. I think we had some good positive movements. We had a new lead come in from just a cold lead from LinkedIn, which is incredibly exciting. We've pretty much built our entire business up so far on recommendation and our network that we had through our careers. So, it's really nice to see someone come in just from the efforts we've been putting into LinkedIn, just through regularly posting and staying on top of it. See something come through from that is super exciting. So, really, really pleased with that. And managed to make some headway on a job that I've been putting off for a few weeks now. It's been a headache, but we've managed to make some headway, make a start, and that always makes you feel so much better. So another successful day in the bag. On to the next. Hopefully tomorrow can be just as good. Tomorrow I'm actually out with the client all day, so I don't get that time with my mum working through it all, which is it is what it is as part of the beast. But I think that's one of the big things that I want to kind of mention and talk about with running a business while I pull out here. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about with business is that it's not all glamour and making loads of money that you see online. Sometimes even I fall trapped to it, seeing it on social media that you see these people that have started a business and within a year they're changing their life and making ridiculous amounts of money and doing what they want to do. But it doesn't work out like that for the most of us. I mean, we've been at this. It was still very early doors. I only just joined and started. We started the business probably about a year and a half ago now, and it was only as of November last year, so two months ago, that I officially was able to go full time with it. And that's, in my opinion, that's really good going. I think people don't give it enough justice sometimes of how hard it can be and how long it can take to get things rolling, right? Because you don't just want to jump the gun, start and then instantly go full time, because you run out of money pretty darn quickly. But it's incredibly rewarding. I can't recommend doing something for yourself enough. Everything that I've learned, everything that I'm learning. One of the biggest things is, and it translates into normal life, and it's learning how to value yourself. So I had a response from a client earlier today, where we quoted for a few bits of work, And one of the bits of work they said, absolutely fine, no problem, happy with that. And the other one they said, that's a bit expensive, I could find it cheaper. Now, when I first started, the answer would have probably been, oh, well, I'll give you a discount. And then I would have worried about it, you know, months down the line when we're working on it and realising that actually we've made a loss on that project because of that discount, right? We price things the way we price them for a reason. And if someone's not willing to pay for your value, then you shouldn't be taking it. You know, there might be some discounts you can give at some points, but what I'm saying is today I had a client say that, and the answer was, okay, find someone else, you know, take your business to them. If they're cheaper and they're going to do the job for you, and that's what you value, go ahead. You know, we don't want to be the cheapest. We aren't the cheapest, not the most expensive, but we provide value and we provide experience. We don't provide the cheap and cheerful, right? So we've seen time and time again cheap accountants in our industry provide things at budget cost, and it's been a mess, to say the least. We don't want to do that. We want to be able to spend the time with our clients, making sure things are right and making sure things are efficient. So in that, you know, starting my business and running it, I've learned to value myself. I've learned to get to the point to say no, that is our price. And it is such a valuable thing that you can take through to everyday life. So anyway, work day is done for the day. Let's go do something fun for a little bit. So I'm on the way home from the climbing gym, and I just wanted to show, I don't know if you can see it if the camera does it justice, but just how foggy and eerie it is out tonight. It's just, I don't know, driving home, it just feels like another world. It feels like I'm in Silent Hill. So that's another day down. That's basically, I mean, they change day to day, but that in essence is a day for me as a small business owner, and someone trying to better themselves physically, mentally and professionally. Get you out of the light there. So yeah, all in a day's work. I think I really wanted to make this like a fun, interesting video, but I think the reality is when people do that online, it's not always the truth, right? Day by day, it's not a movie. You know, things are real, things are tough, and you got to work for it, right? So it may not have been the most interesting day you've ever seen, but it's definitely a day as a small business owner. So, you know, we started off a bit weak. We missed the gym, which sucks. I've got to make sure I get there on time tomorrow so I can go, because 2 days in a row will really destroy my mental and physical health if I don't get in the gym. So we've got to do that. Yeah, more work, more cracking on. And then tomorrow evening, I think rather than climbing, I'm going to spend some nice time with my wife, because, you know, you got to make time for each other. So yeah, that's kind of a day in the life. I think I've barely eaten all day. I've literally had a sandwich and a biscuit. So I'm going to go have some nice, wholesome jacket potatoes, enjoy those, and then shower and off to bed and ready to do it all again tomorrow. So yeah, that's apologies for all the washing in the background here. This room, which was my office, is now a bit of a state because it's a storage room, and we are expecting a baby next year. So it's become a bit of a dumping ground for, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, not really, for all of the nursery stuff that we're collecting. So yeah, but hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one.